城嘻哈时代登场 ，Check it out！
现场的球迷朋友们，大家好！欢迎大家来到我们洋基工程篮球队的主场，我是今天的主持人崇伟，在我身旁呢是我们洋基工程最帅气、最可爱的约克。他今天和我来一起欢迎大家登上我们的洋基方舟，航向全新的梦想航道。 本周呢，我们的主题相信大家刚刚都已经感觉到了，没错，就是我们的洋基的嘻哈时代。我们除了赛前的演唱会之外呢，等一下在赛后一样也请到歌手来进行我们的演唱，所以请大家比赛结束的时候呢，不要着急的离开哦。首先呢，在今天比赛开始之前，要感谢本场赛事的冠名赞助伙伴，我们的黄颐科技股份有限公司。 黄颐科技长期深耕半导体产业，历经近50年的实务经验累积，已经在产业供应链呢占有不可取代的一席之地。黄颐科技秉持着积极进取、创新、竞争的经营理念，一步一脚印的拓展公司的营运版图，从台湾出发，进军全球。现在呢，黄颐科技已经是国内极具知名度的专业制程系统整合公司。 非常感谢黄颐科技对我们今天这2天这个周末的活动全力的支持与协助，谢谢。那当然啦，也要非常感谢今天在场所有到场的球迷朋友，还有我们所有的贵宾，以及呢，我们要特别感谢新竹市政府大力的支持哦。新竹市政府长期支持新竹市的各项体育活动，致力打造一个科技、乐活、充满活力的宜居城市。 让我们掌声谢谢新竹市政府，谢谢。当然啦，也要感谢所有支持我们洋基、赞助我们洋基的好伙伴，有你们跟我们一起，我们更有力量走下去。好，介绍了这么多，大家手机可以准备拿起来了，因为接下来有你们的欢呼声，欢迎出我们的 Yankey Go！ 谢谢洋基女孩 Yankey Girls， 今天一改风格，全部都变成我们的嘻哈女神了。紧接着，让我们欢迎桃园福原领航员球员入场。3号陈立生，5号陈将双 6号关达佑，10号林明威，13号谭杰龙，25号林正，31号阿提诺，69号卢俊祥。先发5人名单：1号丁恩迪，12号李家康，21号博朗，24号葛拉汉，30号白耀成。副领队陈信安，总教练卡米诺斯，助理教练暨球员发展总监杨一峰，助理教练黄启峰、陈世杰、唐维杰、柯焕维。接下来，现场的各位朋友，让我们把目光看向两边的大荧幕，你们准备好了吗？风舟起航！
The Ark was born to sail through chaos, to turn fear into strength, turn storms into glory. When we pull up the anchor, we will set sail once more. We never yield.
We run, we rise. With every step and every shout, we fight to reclaim our glory.
Why they be down the board?
马克拿球再到转右位前，三分外线一打四。
Killing it.
Thank you very much. This is our court. This is our groove.
Yankey are you ready? Let's welcome Yankey Ark. 首先欢迎 Number 2 2号控球后卫郑杰伟。Number 4 4号控球后卫江嘉乐。 9号控球后卫庄朝胜 ，Number 13 13号得分后卫高维伦
Yankey.
，Number 15 15号中锋林世伟。 Number 21 21号大前锋吕冠廷 ，Number 22 22号中锋德古拉。 18号得分后卫陈玉瑞。Number 77， 77号前锋张博伟。接下来介绍先发5人名单 ，Starting Five。Number 0， 0号小前锋叶伟杰。Number 5， 5号控球后卫李汉生。Number 7， 7号大前锋阿拉萨。
Yankey。
Number 8， 8号前锋柯麦隆。Number 49， 49号中锋库萨斯。总教练李义华。总经理钱伟成，助理教练蔡耀勋，助理教练纳基斯，防护员徐浩，防护员陈冠伦，体能训练师包俊兴，球队管理连威胜，球队翻译孙百灵。好，双方球员场中握手致意，接下来进行热身时间。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Good evening from Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium. The theme for this weekend is hip-hop theme, Yankey 嘻哈时代. Well, after a couple of pregame performances, let's see if the ARC can find their groove, find their rhythm to their 4th victory on the season. It's going to be the Taoyuan Pauian pilots against the Hsinchu Yankey ARC on April 25th, 2026. This is game 41 of our 48-game regular season here in the Plus League's 6th season. I'm Ryan Chen, your English broadcaster, as it's time to show the standings table with the pilots on top, 17 wins, 2 losses. The ARC in last place, and those 2 places are set. The only mystery left on the season, the unsettled result, is number 2 and number 3. Who will have home court advantage between the Ghost Hawks right now in number 2 and the Braves in number 3 in the Challenger Series, a best-of-5 game playoff series, determine the pilots' foe in the finals, a rematch of last year's playoffs, which the Braves won in 4 games. On the Mandarin broadcast is Julian Lin Zilong and Jason Huang Toutao from Formosa Television. 球迷朋友们，你找到官方的英文转播，要听志龙哥跟崇超的中文讲评，这样按到中文的转播链接。谢谢你收看，记得我们 Plus League 转播都要帮我们按赞。A few first notes before the action gets started. This is the 6th time these 2 teams will be facing each other. The pilots have won all 5 previous head-to-heads. They just clinched the season series against the Ghost Hawks last Sunday. That means the pilots have won every head-to-head series in back-to-back seasons in the small field of only 4 teams, of course. Will Martino was the player of the game for the pilots' effort against the Ghost Hawks last week. And briefly flashed on screen was Alec Brown, who Jason has pointed out in the graphic you see on your screen are certainly candidates for import of the year. Meanwhile, one new face and one very familiar face in the running for 6th man of the year. Number 5, Owen Chen Jiangsuang, and 6th-year pilot killer Guan Dayou. Both have come off the bench and have contributed a lot, and especially because the pilots' back-to-back season MVP Justin Lu Junxiang is not expected to make an appearance in this game. He was doing his rehab work pre-game, but he's right now in street clothes around the pilots' bench. So look for these 2 guards to play a bigger role. Not like they didn't have any sizable this season, but I should say have way more minutes played at one of the guard positions. Meanwhile, Alec Brown was last year's import player of the year on the season, averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 block shots. That last number leads the league. Meanwhile, Artino, 16 points, almost 10 rebounds, nearing the top of the rebounding leaders for William Artino. The last time these 2 teams faced each other was over the Children's Day weekend and International Women's Day break. The 4-day weekend on April 4th, a Saturday in Taichung Intercontinental Basketball Stadium, the Pilots' temporary home, barred from the Dreamers. Pilots won 124-103. The ARC were coming off 2 straight away victories against the Ghost Hawks and the Braves separately. And they actually introduced a new import, Cameron McGriff, who had a team-high 21 points and 9 rebounds, but the Pilots had too much depth. 6 Pilots scored in double digits, led by Travion Graham, who had 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. Would have been the first triple-double of Plus League Season 6.
They follow trade, and we have the pass to dribble. We give the pass to dribble, okay?
What do you think? The Pilots because Taoyuan Arena undergoing renovations, which is now been completed in this stage, have been away from home for such a long time. Intercontinental Basketball Stadium, previously Banqiao Stadium, and next week, this very same venue, Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, will play host to the Pilots home game. So a couple extra games for the city of Hsinchu, not to be confused with Hsinchu County nearby. On the ARC side, as we stated before, are out of the running for a playoff position with no chance to catch the Braves, and the Braves owning the head-to-head advantage. We're looking at the highlights of McGriff when the ARC took their turn at playing the Braves at Taipei Arena as part of Beast Lin Zijie's send-off on the final homestand. McGriff showing great touch, even improved touch over his debut game, where he was only 5 for 17, but he made 4 3-pointers, and part of the ARC's effort to have a 49-37 halftime lead, holding the Braves to only 35% from the field and 11 turnovers in the first half. But the Braves recomposed themselves and took the victory in very close fashion. In fact, it was a 91-89 result, where there on screen, Easton Lee Hansen actually hit a late clock 3 to make it a 1-point game when the ARC were down by 4. His line, 14 points and 7 assists. Four 3-pointers, of course, ties McGriff. And his return from his hamstring injury was a bright spot for the ARC, who could use his leadership and his control of the offense, whereas some of their other guards might need a little bit more experience or develop more of that part of their game. So players are out of their huddles, and it's time to introduce the officials. It's Chen Zhaoying, Zhang Liyue, and Huang Xiaohan on the whistles. Anvi Mustafa Deng, Alec Brown, Travion Graham, Jackie Lee Jiakang, and Ethan Bialton. Same starting 5 as the Pilots' last game in Tainan. Youngos Kupsas, Warren Yewei, Alasan Juf back in the flow of things, and I've mentioned McGriff, along with point guard Lee Hansen, will be the starting 5 for the ARC.
谢谢总经理，谢谢。再次感谢我们华为科技股份有限公司对我们这周的主题
ceremonial tip is up. We are ready for basketball.
好，那我们比赛要准备正式开始了，各位。今天一样在我们杨基公司。
This is the first time in Plus League history that a game has been played on April 25th. Let's see how it goes down. Kupsas and Brown in the jump circle as the ARC win the first possession. Alasang is playing his first game since, or first game in 74 days, gets it deep inbounds, sees a double and spins out of it for the lefty lay-in. A whistle, and Pilots will take it from out of bounds. Ethan, the point guard, inbounding it to Yankey. Pilots' #1 team in the league as Alec Brown hits the 3 from the corner. Not his usual spot to hang out, but with a shorter shot, maybe making things easier. Back to Alasan, and he fumbles it right to Kupsas. Arc don't lose possession as Eason going left, got the switch, deflected pass. It's Brown with the steal, and ball going out of bounds off of the Pilots. Arc are led by Coach Bryant for Huanca. The Arc, that is, and the Pilots by Irvi Caminos, his 4th year with the program. Amdi switch on McGriff as he tries to snake right, and a tough shot made off the bank. Texas native sees Ethan cut all the way to the cup. Pilots answer as, again, it's Eason with a dribble drive and Kupsas in and out with the outside shot. Experimenting a lot more from 3-point range. That was his 15th attempt on the season. Looped up as Amdi can't guide it in. Chance for the Arc to run as Kupsas is fouled and count it. In the lane, and the Arc reward their big man for the hustle. You see previously McGriff put on the accelerators and even threw a little bit of a bump, maintains control. Meanwhile, looks like a foul from behind. Well, I do see one personal foul on Brown in the scoreboard here. That out wide, Brown screens for Yankey, takes the free throw area jumper and is bounced out to their rookie, Warren. He's also getting a start as in transition. McGriff misses. Brown screening for Graham, a driving kick. Yankey wide open, clanks it as long rebound on the deck. Amdi losing it for a sec as Ethan trying to gain hold of it. Yankey will settle it down. He does have a live dribble. And a spin move and falls to the ground. No whistle for him. Deep pass. Alasong has to gather. So cutting McGriff back to Alasong as he's fouled. On Graham, it's a couple times now that the Arc in transition taking advantage of the Pilots. Awesome. Drew Flass played on February 10th against the Pilots here at home. Part of the reason we haven't seen him, as the Arc have elected to go with Marcus Quirk for a long stretch. Like a Pilot entered the lane too early, is because the Arc signed a 230-centimeter tall Sam DeGara. Now, he is expected to come off the bench in this one. So with so much size, the skill set wasn't quite a match. Graham with the three-point shot. Been quite lethal from out there coming into tonight. Good for 44%. Griff losing the handle for a sec. Dancing on Graham. Counter spinning, the fadeaway, good. Holding foul as Yankey with the ball screen. And a look at Graham using AMD initial screen. Pilots elect to make a substitution, and this is a reason why Chen Swang is a candidate for 6th Man of the Year. It's been quite early that he's come off the bench right away for Ethan, starting point guard for 3 seasons in a row. Yankey driving, dropping it off to Graham, creating control and laying it off the glass. Pilots are the #1 team in the league, 27 assists per game. A very, very high mark. Teams are happy if they get 20 assists. McGriff short, but Alasong got his hands on it. Now Brown will take it away. Brown, no, it's Andy with deep seal, and Kupsas elects to take the foul. Trying to go for this deflection. This is the so-called slot cut, where the defense didn't help. You can out-leverage him by cutting in front or behind. Dropping off from Andy and throws it down. Not sure how he did it with Kupsas putting a hand up to contest. Pilots back in the lead, 11-10. On the handoff, Warren floats up the lay, and it bounces out. Pilots switch sides as Yankey 2 feet in the painted area, back to Alex Brown, takes the quick 3. Pilots bench Willem Martino set to come in as the Arcs switch sides themselves, and a down 3 by Eason. Janssen now with his 6th game with the Arc, one of a number of players that they've picked up through the season, I should say. He's a 44% three-point shooter himself, as the Arc have the early lead here in our first official timeout.
来跟我说一声，挥挥手，我看看有没有很会跳舞的朋友。这边有很会跳舞的朋友吗？好呀，这边有一个好像很会跳舞的样子，哈，这边好像有一个很会跳舞的样子。来，要接好，接好，接好。哦，来，等下中场再上来哦。这边有没有真的觉得自己很会跳舞的？有，这边有人在举了，是不是？那中间一点，是不是？好，来，这边有没有人很会跳舞的？这边有谁？这边有谁？这边有谁？这边有没有很会跳舞的？美眉，你可以吗？ 等一下上来哦，好不好？中场的时候要上来哦，交给你了哈。好，那上面的朋友有选好了吗？上面的朋友有选好了吗？等一下拿到球的朋友，第2节之前中场前要上来哦。好，第2节之前要上来哦。好，我们的啦啦队，我们洋基女孩们，记得要找看起来很会跳舞的哦。 暂停时间到。
Welcome back to the broadcast. If you're watching the Plus League YouTube live stream, we appreciate your viewership, and thank you for liking the stream as well. The timeout, a 3-point attempt from Warren, and he takes advantage. The rookie from Nasan High School, spent time in the U.S. and picked 1st overall in the Postgame's last amateur draft. Alasan does a good job keeping Artino away. Number 6, Guandayo over to Graham. Time running down. He noticed and put it on target. The Arc get a stop. Chance to increase their lead. The Pilots do have a game tomorrow, just like the Arc, but it's the Basketball Championship League. So fatigue and as well as scouting report is going to be big. As Warren a tough shot as Andy gets his hands on the rebound. Graham feeding Artino. Faces up on Alasan, now backs him down. 3 dribbles over to Andy, a push shot, yes. Andy's trying to increase his range from away from the basket. Still trying to work on that jumper, but a little push shot like that is nice. And how about another swish by McGriff? Starting this game hot with now 7 points. That's the Arc's 4th three-pointer. No counter as Amdi beating his own teammate to the board. Artino trying to keep it away, and eventual jump ball is called.
I don't have the ball.
Am I mistaken? Anyways, Arc basketball as changes for both teams. Number 2, Jay West. DeMarcus is in, and there's Sam DeGara screening and getting the switch. Artino, former teammate with the Macau Black Bears, as Taoyuan, the former Pilot, is fouled on his way to the rim. Another change coming for the Pilots. Graham will get a break. Taoyuan, the former Pilot, actually started 10 games this season for the Arc. Gets the bounce. A couple of points in 15 minutes played 2 weekends ago in Taipei. Dumped off for Artino, who takes the bump, and he'll have to earn it from the line. Could be an assist for Zhenjiao Song as the Pilots trying to contend. There might have been some interference when the ball on the rim. The 3 officials will get together and talk it over. The referees are initially going to wave it off, but will go to the monitor on their own volition. Remember, it's William Martino with the layup attempt. Going up against his former teammate, Sam DeGara. Last season, they were together when the Black Bears made some noise in the East Asia Super League season, and DeGara kind of had his so tall, his hands went through and tugged at the net, and so that's why there might be some suspicion now. Let's see the tug, and he releases just as the ball goes from the backboard onto the rim, so it's a very close call. And with the Pilots down by 7, I'm sure they would want these points. Pilots take on the New Taipei Kings in the other domestic league, but in the Basketball Championship League Asia East action, where they have a perfect 4 wins and no loss record.
经过回放，干扰球2分计算，22号德古拉犯规，阿提诺加罚1次。
So it is indeed a basket interference. The Willem Martino going for the 3-point play here. Martino has seen his free throw percentage in the positive direction. He's quite good in the BCL Asia East game as well. Gara was the target of the repost, but Henry Ray throws it right at him. A little bit out of position. Actually, it looks like the Arc are in some kind of 3-2 zone, leaving Jonah Morrison wide open, and that's cash. Took a while for the Pilots to find number 13 there in the corner. Actually, a 39% three-point shooter this season in the Plus League. Owen tries to jump the pass as DeGara fouled on the floor. A little unlucky for the Pilot defense. I think they set up pretty well. That was previous, an easy read from Willem Martino to jump the pass. And while Warren closed out and got close to Jonah, his vision not at all affected. Griff catches in the corner. Kick out, Henry short. Beating Martino down low. He had Weber on him. Still looks like a zone as found a little long from the attempt by the Pilots in the corner. Weber gets it in from the right corner. He took what could have been the go-ahead game-winning buzzer shot against the Braves and just affected enough by Beast. It's his first double-digit scoring game, though, since April 8th. In a while, as Owen catch and shoot, bingo. Jay with one of his very first touches of this game as Taoyuan makes the correction. A 3-point barrage for the Arc. And now there is 5 made threes by the team. Owen from deep on the wing, no good. A little bit of pressure though as the Arc throw it out of bounds. Mistake in the backcourt. See previously Weber clear out to that right corner. Trying to find his shooting form. Previously was hanging out around the interstate, to use a baseball terminology. Dangerous pass, floated and deflected. Ray gathers the dribble, makes a move, misses as DeGara puts it back in. 13 points and 8 rebounds on the season. This is his 9th game coming off the bench. And a dribble pull-up by Owen. Yeah, Song always known as a bucket since his high school days. Foul, and I think that will send Jay to the free throw line. Brown will check in along with Koopsas as Pilots number 10, Wayne Li Mingwei, will come in for the first time. In the Arc's very first victory here at home, Marcus, I remember, took a gash on his face and actually was taken to the ER, but his play through that game was enough to help the ARC to their first team victory here at home. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Open it up as Wayne is rejected. No shot clock reset as Alec Brown contested 2 almost as Artino brushes it to a teammate, and the ARC end up committing a foul on the second effort. Usually players try to go to reverse layup or a layup on the other side of the rim from which they start, thinking it might help them get away from shot blockers, but that wasn't the case with Degara down low. Probably should have just went for the layup on the same side as Brown makes the second layup. Still time for the ARC as Jay Degara in the dunker spot, strong side. Hoopsas on the high post, coming for the screen. Getting a switch, driven inside, and blanks the floater as 1 second left. Wayne did not have awareness, and time expires. Could have used some help from his bench, though, counting things down. But the first quarter is now in the books. The ARC have a 29-24 lead over the league #1 and defending champion Pilots. We'll go to break, and the second quarter will begin in a couple minutes.
那我们会挑战前呢前20名，我们就会公布，在中场的时候就会公布哦，我们的主场限定好礼。好，所以大家呢可以赶快扫描一下我们大荧幕上的 QR code， 来参加我们的方舟航行 PK 赛。
想看我被击打，到想要来份这块66寸的披萨。Nobody made me， 换我来说你 baby， 我全靠我自己，管你什么样的来历。我就像子母蛋，没人像我这样大面积的掀起波浪，为家人做到最好，你只会临阵脱逃。快看我的能力，这不过9牛1毛，冰山一角，赚的都是红票，更专注于事业，没空和你计较。手机暂时像。
来，各位，声音借给我好不好？等一下呢，我会说杨基，你们说加油，然后我会说工程，你们说加油，然后我说杨基工程篮球队，你们说加油加油加油！来，我们来了，杨基工程，杨基工程篮球队。好哦，大家我们等一下就是这个节奏，每一次我们就是听到这个，我们就来为我们的球队加油，好吧？ 那一样防守的时候，听到我们的音乐节奏，也就跟着。如果你的拍拍扇还没有折好的话
，Maybe at halftime, watch the latest episode of Thailand Bushiban, where Coach Sean and Coach Jack explain the Braves' flex offense. Well, now you're in some trouble as another turnover on the pass. That's Limiwei thinking get one around the ARC's big man. Now twice that's happened, as now it's Ambi's turn to mark Degara. Jay driving, and they're going to count it. Taking on his former Summer League teammate, Ethan. The Pilots, 5 turnovers in that first quarter. As they're going to count the free throw. Even though it was funny looking, Degara vacating the paint. And the whistle blowing, yes, because Andy stepped in the lane. Now looking more like a 2-1-2 zone as Graham fresh in has that one poked away from him. Pilots only 2 for 8 from 3, but 8 for 12 from 2-point range. Meanwhile, the Arc, one of the biggest takeaways for me is the point guard, Hanasip, and one of their best scorers in Cameron Griff, 3 assists each. Graham with a catch and shoot opportunity, and it buries. Upsas, 3 dribbles, and Alec Brown held him. Pilots were having trouble against the zone defense by the Arc. Up close with the fresh 14. And Jay, another and one. Right now, showing that Ethan is having some trouble against Jay. That time he was actually shaded over to help and was late on the closeout, even if it was right underneath the hoop. His strength is certainly on the perimeter. He'll be a very sticky defender. So the Arc increased their lead back up to 8 points. The zone looking more like a 2-1-2. Graham all the way out to Alec Brown. The contested 3 going south. Just looking for Ibarra as let him go with the arm hook. He maneuvers his way to a miss. And eventually out of bounds. Refs just had no intention of blowing the whistle there. Baseline out of bounds. 14 seconds on the shot clock as Kutas comes for it. A deep hook shot over Andy, and now Jay with the offensive board. This is again with Degara on the other block. Look out to Trevor. That was close. Pilots finally get the basketball back. Thought about the back door as Alec Brown nails the 3. Pushing his point total up to 7, and we have a timeout on the floor. Coach Brian wanted to make an adjustment as his backup guard showing out here in the second quarter.
他 can 啊，会找到你。你可以准备好你的手机，但同时注意一下自己的服装仪容。照到的时候记得来了，哎，看向大荧幕，这位美女，你的金项链很漂亮，你戴着洋基的金项链很漂亮。嗨，有看到吗 ？OK， 我们也有3、4种不同。哎呦 ，Hi，How are you? What's up? You are Go Chen。有我们这边也是非常多我们球员的家人朋友。嗨，你们上镜头喽！带着我们洋基工程篮球队的棒球帽。Hello， 戴着耳机，可以来一段 rap 没有关系，虽然看不出来你是谁，你可以来一段 rap。
Follow along with the statistics of the game. Head to PLEAGUEofficial.com and follow the links or type it all in. PLEAGUEofficial.com/game/702 with the live updating box scores. Alec Brown hit a 3, and that's enough for the Arc to call a timeout. In the game for a little bit, but number 13 guard Allen, or Zozo, as known by Isaiah Briscoe, Alasang Ju back in, that's right. Long time since we've seen Alasang as the ball hits the top of the backboard, and almost turnover with Ethan now holding his face. There's a number of mistakes by both teams in the backcourt with ball security now. Hopefully Ethan is not too worse off, as you see Amdi kind of released the ball before it was a real secure pass. That's the Arc's first team foul. Maybe smart for Allen to play more aggressively. Brown pops out, wide open. The three is too long. Quick switch as Alasang from the high post. Hands it off. Still time left as Eason McGriff gets the screen. Keeps the dribble live. The pass deflected out of bounds. Only 0.2 left. At best, they could. As the referees won't elect to go to monitor. Might have been a half sec, but this inbound will be great. All the way out, and curious choice by the Arc. They take the shot clock violation. Interesting, the argue by Coach Brian. Didn't matter. Brings it across the timeline. Much action going as Yankey tries to drive and is rejected by Kupsas. Very uninspired offensive possession. How about a ball screen and a loop up to out of bounds? Looks like the GPS for Easton was not working. Just like on the Taipei overpasses, as Yankey, as we might say in Mandarin, easy for Kupsas to defend. So 5 out as Brown screens for Ethan, takes the 18-footer, that's off. Pilots have gone cold, jump shoots the basketball. Griff picked up the dribble, facing 2 all the way out. Easton with a catch and shoot. Down for the Arc, getting back that 8-point lead. Gonna leave the Pilots a man short as a belated whistle, foul in transition. Ethan's second personal foul, and Irgi already had a sub ready to go. It's number 3, Anderson Tanisa, second year with the Pilots. Out of NTSU, National Taiwan Sports University, who made the collegiate finals as Warren floats it in, fresh in the game. The only candidate for Rookie of the Year. He is averaging 10.5 points per game. Brown thought about it, rotates it around as Anderson, I don't know if the bank was intentional. Here in the third quarter, the Pilots 6 points only. Arc have done a good job maintaining and even increasing their lead. They have 11. He counters the screen and falls a 3 from the left wing. Ball knocked loose as Anderson keeps it alive. One man to beat, lays it for a blown layup, and Yankey blows it too. Well, that's very unlike the #1 team in the regular season. Yeah, the ball out of bounds as the Pilots will make a change in their front court, but the embarrassment and the maybe comedic action by the guards. And in fact, they call a foul, so 2 free throws for Alassane. Alassane, when the ARC signed Sam Degara, actually only played 2 games for 10 minutes, so it's clear that the ARC were not going to include him much in the plans. Coming into tonight, 31% from the line and 13 attempts. We'll see if tonight and the rest of the season marks a change, though. Around the world as Yankey takes the quick-fire 3. Griff, though, holding his side, but no stoppage called. A soft foul called against Artino as Alassane had that ball knocked away. And it'll be more free throws. New York are trying to break a 5-game home losing streak. Though, to be fair, 3 of those losses came at single digits. Their last victory was on Pi Day, March 14th. In Taipei Hoping Gymnasium, 102-94 over the Braves. And another lane violation, but free throw made. Pilots actually went down big against the Ghost Hawks last Sunday. I think a lot of that was due to them blitzing every pick and roll and leaving the pocket pass and then open 3-point shooters down low to Artino, and a good pump fake coaxes a foul out of the Arc's big men. Well, the Pilots made an adjustment to their usual jam and squeeze pick and roll coverage and made life real tough for the Ghost Hawks. Pilots end up winning the game 104-94. Now Degara will come in for Kuksas. Kuksas just committed his 2nd personal foul. No look for Artino there. Still no good. Oh, the Arc with a 10-point lead. Tomorrow they play the Taipei Fubon Braves. Anderson a beat late, trying to cut off the baseline, and it'll be more free throws. In the 2nd quarter, the Arc free throw number 7 and 8 coming up. Anderson out, Owen in. Easton, quite a journeyman. Played with in the SBL, Jiutai, which was folded into the Aquas of Kaohsiung. Had a stint with the Ghost Hawks and the Lioneers for landing with the Arc partway through this season. But 2 misses at the line, and so it still remains a 10-point game. Graham probing, floating a pass as Ken cuts down through the middle. Martino trying to hammer, bounce past the Ken. Too hot to handle, and another Pilot's turnover. Not a bad idea. It's not quite on point. Gara screens, and the screens again as McGriff 2 feet in the paint, out to Eason. Dribble pull up and a whistle first. And it was Degara called for the foul. Or was it Alasang? Let's take another look. No, it should be Degara, although our producers are giving Alasang a look. Player goes down as Artino with a 2-handed jam. Now McGriff ended up on the deck, and that perhaps explains how Artino was so wide open. Down to Degara. He's got Ken on him. The double comes. McGriff takes the shot, and it's good. Bad help by Travion Graham there. McGriff with 10 points already. Rifle down to Artino from the corner. Skipping out to Yankey. Taking it in the paint, putting it up and in for 2. Much better move by Li Jiakang. Not giving it to Degara. How about on the repos? Artino in the middle with help. And he gives it a 3. No. And a flip dribble as another Pilot's turnover. Take another look at previously. Like maybe Griff might have slipped there. Martino wasn't all that close. Unless he was flung that far away. Another set of eyes. A little bit of administrative work for the officials. It's going to be a flop warning against Cameron McGriff. So 3 minutes left in the first half. Arc basketball. On their part, they've turned it over 6 times this game. And foul before any action happened. Killer Guan Dayo holding on to McGriff. Griff not happy with his debut game's free throw percentage of 9 for 13. It was 5 for 5 in his last game against the Braves. Sinks 2. To Owen at the other elbow, a little tied up with 3 seconds left. The shot is up, and William Martino will get the little tap in. puts Artino at 7 points for the night. Okay, hitting a few earlier, goes against his former teammate and has it swatted away. Yankey keeping the dribble alive, dumps it off, but Owen not ready to go. Pilots will take their time. Ball screen, close out. Yankey from the corner, no. Looking for an outlet pass as Ray drives, and it's too strong. Interesting handles by Guandayo as Degar will start a break. Finding McGriff, dumping it down. Warren patient with it, and will have to earn it from the line. It's another turnover by the Pilots in transition as the Ye parents, Ye family, also in attendance. I don't know if they've missed a game by young Warren. Good tic-tac-toe. Definitely would rather the Arc be taking the and one free throw instead. Something for the youngster to work on.
Violation.
Gagara underneath. And it's another foul by Ken. Sipey down hard. Though 93 seconds left in the first half, Brown will come in. But it goes right to Degar, who has it popped out. Chance for the Pilots to attack on the break, and a pass over two bigs. Not the worst idea in the world, but Camino's Irgi right away going to Guandayo saying, you could take it to the hoop, put the pressure on the defense. Or Justin kind of being lulled to sleep here on the road. Hoops asks, ball screen rolls as Jay with the runner, easy does it. Jay with 9 points in the game. He also played good defense as well. Martino, a couple dribbles, cooks it, and the rebound. Look what I found, Alec Brown following up his teammate. Get pass to Warren from the left corner, almost, as Brown and the Pilots time for one last shot. Yankey going quick, reach for, and it's a smart foul by Cameron McGriff. His first personal, and the Pilots are electing to call timeout.
Jack, feel smart there.
Well, it was looking bad for a while. The Pilots do surpass their lowest first half of scoring of 36 points as we listen in.
Okay, it's already bonus. We go one play. Owen, I want you inbounded. Okay, I want you inbounded. Good safe pass, okay? They go zone, they go man to man. I don't care.
A little play on words. The Formosa television graphic has greatest of all team. The inaugural year Braves had 19 wins and 5 losses for a 79% win percentage. The Pilots this season, 17 wins, 2 losses. That's a winning percentage of 90 if you round up. the Pilots, in order to surpass that mark, only have to get 3 wins in the last 5 games. They had a shot early last season, but lost 4 out of 5 in a stretch to end the season, or toward the latter half of the season, I should say. They have tonight's game against the ARC, and Saturday, Sunday next week here in Hsinchu with their home games against the Ghost Hawks and ARC. And then they get a week off before May 15th, or May 16th and 17th, the final 2 games of the P.LEAGUE regular season, where the Pilots will return to Taoyuan Arena. Excited to see how it looks. What we've had so far are just a bit of snippets.
Timeout，暂停。杨基请求暂停。杨基工程请求暂停。双方教练在这最后一波的进攻。
Well, use them if you have them. The ARC elect to call a timeout. Seeing the Pilots personnel, and there will be going to the bench, whereas the Pilots still on the floor. I guess it is legal. The only hard and fast rule is if the team calls a 30-second timeout, players are not allowed to take a seat on the bench.
"暂停，时间到。哎呦，可以哦，马上注意到，看别人跳这么开心，该你了，哎 ，Go。好，回到比赛，最后上半场。
So 13 seconds is a lot, but Alec Brown, a quick fire 3 from the corner catch and shoot, as now the ARC have a chance. Griff hesitates, the corner pull up way overshoots it. It looks like Griff actually has some kind of tweak at the end of the play. He's gonna skip off with his teammates to the ARC locker room. Hopefully he's all right to go for the second half. That being said, the ARC have played much better than their opponents and have a 51-41 lead here at halftime. We'll go to break with our halftime analysis coming up after the break.
Let's go.
난 너의 진이야 꿈이야 진이야 대리가를 타고 달려봐 넌 내 옆자리에 앉아 그래서 내 이끌림 속에 못 던져 가슴 벅차 터져 버려도 바람결에 날려버려도 지금 이 순간 세상은 너의 거야 그래요 난 널 사랑해 언제나 믿어 꿈도 열정도 가지고 싶어 난 그대 소원을 이뤄주고 싶은 눈에
谢谢苏毅，非常精彩的 solo。好的，在苏米表演完之后呢，今天的中场活动呢是要让我们的球迷朋友来跟我们的 Yankey Girl 进行 dance battle， 要进行舞蹈的。
Welcome back to the broadcast. We're here at Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, home of the Yankey Arc, the expansion team this season for the Plus League field. The Arc, with 3 wins on the season, are ineligible for a playoff position, but are playing the #1 Pilots pretty well here at home. As you saw in the first highlight in the package, Alathon Juve is actually active for this game, having taken, by our count, 74 days off since his last action. And it's him and it's the entire squad playing with a much better effort at home, and they forced the Pilots into 10 first-half turnovers and a 42% shooting percentage, but only 5 free throws to their 21. That won't be on the halftime stats coming up, but despite the Arc's poor percentage, they're still getting the line, playing with aggression, and they're shooting the ball very well. Now, despite that hot shooting from the outside, they are not settling, to their credit. The guards and the wings are penetrating, putting pressure on the Pilots' defense, and offensively, the Pilots are having their troubles against the Arc. When Dugar is out there and they play a zone defense, whether 2-3 or 1-2 or 2-1-2, they're not quite looking sharp. Perhaps more of the offense will come to form as the game progresses. Of course, they are without their 2-time MVP and Justin Lutringshan. And so some of that scoring needs to be spread around. A few times now, the Arc bench has stepped up, as you see in this highlight package. Jamarcus West and company with 19 points from the Arc bench compared to 14 for the Pilots. A small edge, as there's the team statistics. We have points, field goal shooting, 3-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. While the rebounding and turnover is very close, but the Arc, a couple more made threes, and like I said, much more free throw attempts. However, they're only 12 for 21, or about 57%. There's only one game this season that the Arc shot so poorly from the free throw line, but it was their last loss before their first win of the season. Meanwhile, on the Pilot side, some of the players are already out of the locker room, so it seems like there was not much of the message and adjustments at half. Just sloppy play, loose balls, bad passes, and a lot of forced shots late in the shot clock. Those are never really high percentage. It's time for us to go to break. Leading scorers will be coming up in the next segment after this.
果然这2位是会的啊。OK， 掌声给到我们3位，谢谢。妹妹你很厉害，妹妹你很棒。那妹妹我们下去了哈，妹妹我们去旁边，等一下给你礼物好不好？好，我们来请到我们第2组洋基女孩，我们的菲菲跟尹乐，另外一首歌喽，另外一首歌喽。你们3个也要看哦，都会哈，我相信你们会。好，来 DJ。好，谢谢。来，3位，舞台轮到你们了。我觉得你们都会，你们的眼神觉得我们洋基女孩好像跳的，你们也可以加入了这样。来，来到中间。妹妹你站中间没关系，妹妹你站中间，对，交给你了。好，来 DJ， 准备了，准备了。好强哦！谢谢。好， 我们所有觉得6位都跳得很棒，那我们6位站中间一起拍张照好不好？跟我们4位女孩一起拍张照。来，然后来的人朋友都有奖品，来的都有奖品啊，拿到我们洋基工程的 T 恤，来，洋基工程篮球队的 T 恤。好，拍张照，看向前方，拍张照。看向中间举手的那一位。好，举手的第2位，好，举手的第2位 ，OK 吗？好，谢谢 ，OK 了，谢谢。那谢谢我们4位女孩，我们的 Ann、小美、菲菲跟尹乐，也谢谢6位啊，我们的球迷朋友。你是不是都会跳？约克，你是不是都会跳？那现在给你自己 solo， 你上去。没有啦，开玩笑，你回来。没有你的机会，没有要让你跳舞。哎。好，所有的球迷朋友们，大家记得入场的时候有一个我们的问卷。
Welcome to the broadcast of Game 41 of the Plus League regular season. The Taoyuan Pauian Pirates are led by Alec Brown, who has 9 points, followed by Will Artino and Travion Graham, 7 apiece. From the guard spot, Owen and Yankey with 5 points apiece. One thing that I will say in the Pilots' behalf, they are playing their 9th game in 22 days. Tomorrow will be 10 games in 23 days. 5 domestic here in the Plus League and 5 in the Basketball Championship League Asia East. So it is a very intense month of April, and perhaps some of the fatigue is now playing out. The Pilots had a couple of days between their last appearance on Tuesday against the Chinggis Broncos, who won the league in Mongolia. Congratulations to them. Well, the Arc aren't apologizing. They have the lead, led by Cameron Griff's 12 points. Jay West coming off the bench with 9. We got to get him in the jersey. Halasang returning to action, 6 points, along with the starting point guard Eason. And Warren, he's getting the start too. He's got 5 points. The Arc just need to be managing space a lot better, and none other than Cameron Griff. Here you see the crossover into a pull-up jumper. We saw some of his slithering drives, very impressive. And a pretty easy catch and shoot with the attention going to Sam Vigara. They did have a 12-point lead in their last game at half. Let's see if they can hold on tonight here at home. We'll be back after this.
好，还没有回到位置的所有球迷朋友，我们下半场比赛即将要开始了，欢迎大家尽快就座，来为我们洋基工程篮球队加油。
Moments away from the start of the second half. Here, the home of the Yankee Arc. That's A-R-K. Same starting lineup for the Arc. And it looks like same starting lineup for the Pilots as well. The first half to start the game and in the second half. Griff has Yankey approach his face on the switch. Got to step on Brown. A tough reverse. No on the English as the Pilots save it inbounds. Ethan takes a slip though as E-Sun misses the shot. And a foul is called. Unfortunately, a slippery spot on the floor. You see McGriff initially kind of a hezzy move with a little inside out as well. Impressive. So close on that jelly layup. That's for their first possession. And as mentioned, as Andy tries to give Graham some screen space. Catch and shoot three, no good. The Arc had a 12-point lead, 49-37 over the Taipei Full-On Braves. The thing though is the Braves were playing in front of a home crowd as a reaching foul on Ethan. That's Ethan's third personal to look out for if Yergi would elect to go to an early sub. Tough take, no on the bounce as Pilots have a break going down. It's Travion Graham leading and laying it in with the right hand. One of the rare Pilots fast break scores. Although to be fair, the Arc only had 3 in the first half. Kusas elects to take the shot with McGriff thinking he was fouled. Switches sides and stops. Brown screens for Ethan. Kick out, not good on the pass, but still time left. Deflected pass, it's rookie Warren laying it in. He's thinking about throwing it down. As they say in Mandarin, 2分最可爱, or 2 points is the cutest. Back to a 10-point lead. Yankey off of Brown's hands and out of bounds. That's 2 straight turnovers by the Pilots. And look, no look pass, but it was pretty telegraphed. Let's see if the Arc can really make it hurt. Awesome from the high post as McGriff wants to post up Yankey. Dumping it down to Kupsas, who floats it in. That was pretty good gamesmanship by Cameron there. And, physically battling with Yankey a lot the second half. Well, deep the entire defense as Brown hooks it to the corner. Getting it back, but not an accurate pass as Alasam in his cylinder, not liking the swing he took. Understandable. Highlights sideline out of bounds. Down shot fake, dribbles, and a foul as Andy knocked down. Quickly, the Arc accumulating 3 team fouls. There's 14 as Pilots trying to get it inbound. He's throwing it up and in. Off the window. This time it's Yankey called for the foul. Giving a look at Ethan. Actually, indeed, utilize Koopsas kind of neutralized there by Amdi's screen. Meanwhile, you see the hands in the cookie jar kind of foul. Picked up the dribble as Hassan screens for Ethan. Eason, I should say. Batted right back to him. Time running down. In time and off the mark, but Koopsas fouled on the rebound. It goes. Lucky break for the Arc, and they're going to take it. Here you see just a mismatch with Ethan. Tough a task to ask him to box out 213-centimeter Koopsas. And it's going to be an offensive foul with Koopsas getting hit from behind, and he's down. Alec Brown's third personal. The previous foul was called on Amdi. The referees will go to the monitor. Take another look at Brown back screen to Koopsas. Doesn't look crazy egregious. In one of those situations where I've pondered on air before. Sometimes it might be better if the offensive player the screen he's about to set. Whether Brown was already established, it is very close. Because the idea is once you establish yourself, the defensive player kind of bumps into you, and then the screener kind of takes the blow. Because in this situation, it looks like the force is applied to Koopsas. That's not what you want. Now, I don't believe. It sounds like the referees agree. It's going to be a common foul. So, Arc basketball.
维持原判。
agree that Brown was not established, but I don't know if he delivered any excessive force on Koopsas' back. They exchange a handshake, and that's that. Pilots in the penalty as McGriff faces a double. Skip to a free Alassane Diouf, and he is stopped though. So much for the broadcaster saying he's free. Graham, bring it up court. Ethan is fouled, and we'll have to earn it from the line. A good cut from the top. Substitutions, as he's known in the Pilots camp, Quan and Artino. So very often that the Pilots are the worst free throw shooting unit in the Plus League. Well, Some of it actually also comes from their point guard. Pauian coming into tonight 48% on 43 attempts in the Plus League this season. Not nearly as much as Artino, 50% on 130, or Graham 42% on 71 free throw attempts. Those are weighted more because it's just more attempts. On Nayo's turn, Griff faces up, dribble pull up, almost, as Amdi saves the rebound. Pass fake, Amdi thinking about it, now taking the three off to the right as a long rebound out of bounds. Amdi does join the pilots in a three-point shooting practice. I've seen it before. He's still a work in progress. Jay West clean with the pull-up jumper. Graham left open as the rebound tapped out by McGriff. A counter pull-up jumper by Travion Graham connects. Hoopsas facing Graham, turns around, uses his dribble, the sky hook, classic. Push the arc lead up to 14 again. Hoopsas a cool 10 points. And inside out, Chen Swang has a swirl out. Long pass, easily deflected by Kwon Da-yo, but Weber to Warren, and Easy does it for the arc. Not enough pilots got back. Well, the pilots are so good. When you beat them, speedily in blowout fashion, as a old-fashioned and one or three-point play coming up. Under 7 minutes, it's our first official timeout of the second half. The Arc maintaining the course and now have a 14-point lead.
Handle。等一下照到你的时候，记得对镜头挥挥手，可以摆出你最嘻哈的 pose 啊！来了，嗨，看向大荧幕，跟大家挥挥手。哎，对，你的勾圈，你的金项链来了。哎，有，弟弟，弟弟你好嘻哈哦，弟弟。 旁边的大哥也很嘻哈，不要躲，没有关系。哎，妹妹，对，就是你，挥手，对，嗨，欢迎你来哦。妹妹又是你，对，一下就跳掉了，跳起来，对，跳起来，给我你最嘻哈的舞步，没问题。哎，跳起来，嗨，来，你跳嘛，你是不是想跳？哎。 这个很嘻哈，我觉得当妈妈都非常嘻哈哦。当妈妈本身就是一件很嘻哈的事情。哎呦，好吧，各位觉得家人们哦，嗨，哎呦，墨镜戴上啊，墨镜一戴，谁都不爱啊。OK， 跳起来，你有看到自己上镜头吗？
We have 4 weeks left in the Plus League regular season. Andy Mustafa Deng at the free throw line, having an N1 before the first time out of the second half. able to sink it. And he'll be subbed out for Jonah Morrison. New York have Kupsas at center, and Griff and Weber as the two forwards, so relatively speaking, size down. Easy dribble left and a take by Griff. Falling to the deck. The longest the Plus League season has ever been, 204 days as Jonah floats a pass. Taylor looking for the hammer, out to Jonah. Over the head flip as Juan Dayo tries from the corner. That makes it 8 months, or 7 if you're the ARC, because they did not play in the month of October. That means each team has only played 3 games, or in the ARC's case, 3.43. Jay put it up with Kupsas in good position, and the ARC continue to pound the Pilots. The Pilots, in their 2 losses this season, back on March 31st, which ended their 11-game winning streak, the longest in league history. Goes on 110-84 as Graham short, Jonah trying to put it up, but it is a stop. They say they say ARC basketball. You look at Jay, kind of a quick set shot, part of the arsenal. The other Pilots loss was a couple Saturdays ago, April 11th, part of the B send-off. They lost 114-95. Beast had 16 first quarter points as Degara up against Artino. And we're going the other way. Maybe not as close of a, not as obvious of a travel call, I should say, as we've seen in the past. However, doing his best to block out Artino as the flip pass. Will maintains control and puts it through. Griff out to Ray. Made a 3 in the first half and another here in the second. The biggest comeback this season was 17 points. Up close, Artino on the little tip in. That was the Braves who lost to the Ghost Hawks on February 1st after leading by 17. Got Juan in the air, but he recovers. Hoping toward middle. Foul on the drive.
So foul down there on my first shot. That was like 50 free throws for 5.
You see previously great pass and feed by Travion Graham in the traffic. As Brown will return. Brown and Artino is a very lethal combination for the Pilots on both ends of the floor. Not too shabby of an offense. 96 points per game. The problem for them is the defense. Like I always say, always a chance to improve. Artino screens, catches a floated pass, got Degara in the air, and then finishes it. Great patient play by Willem Artino. He's got 13. Directing traffic as Degara vacates near side block. Kick out as the pilot tried to close out. Taoyuan thinking he was hurt, he was hit, and then a foul on the rebound. And that will be free throws for Jonah Morrison. Degara reaching in. Somebody else had better position. Third personal on Degara as Koopsas is at the scorer's table checking in. Who he's in for? He's in for McGriff. One thing about Degara, per 36 minutes played, he averages 5.9 fouls. A little tough keeping up. Or maybe there might be some of those kind of mistake fouls. The 13-point arc lead now with approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ray gets the down screen. Koopsas on the cross and off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. The referee was gesturing as if it was a foul to the scorer's table with a kind of starting a sequence of numbers, and then it was a point. Pilot's ball. Interesting mechanics. Here the Pilots go. Kick out to Killer and it swirls out. Not the night for the Pilots. Deep shot by Jay is a deep rebound and a run-out opportunity. Martino hooks the pass as Killer finds Brown. Martino with a Jonah Morrison screen and a reaching foul. Pilots only 5 for 23 from outside. That's 22%. Only Alec Brown has multiple makes. Meanwhile, the arc, talk about not settling. Attempting 3 three-pointers this quarter. That's it. 14 points for Martino. Not 15, excuse me. Set up for Degara. Finally manages to catch. Misses and gets his own miss on the putback. Degara has now got 5 points. Mondayo, no luck and a foul on the rebound. That time, Degara did use good fundamentals with that right foot drop stepping around Brown to keep deeper positioning. Taking away assist from a teammate, though. Only Martino's second personal. The free throw struggles continue. Are 2 for 4 here in the second half. Weber makes the correction. Now last game against the Braves was his first double-digit scoring game since February 8th. Ethan in, back to Brown, takes the deep three, yes. Nothing but net for Alec Brown, his third made three of the game. Resume the arc. Really counting down to the 2 for 1 as Taoyuan pull up 2, yes. That's it to go. Comfortable in the lead. Just run your normal offense. Be sound offensive strategy to me. 1 second shot clock to a third quarter clock difference as he sent from way out wide. And off to killer Juan Dayo, forcing up a 3. It touches the rim, but time expires. Once again, the Pilots, not great late clock execution. They find themselves down big as the Arc lead 77-63 with 12 minutes left to play.
掌声给我们的 York 约克，还有杨金女孩在2楼，大家应该也看得很开心啊。约克说，哪一天满场的时候，他就要在这边头转啊。好，大家可以看一下我们的大荧幕啊，这是我们的方舟航行挑战赛的前20名的得奖的名单。 如果你看不清楚的话呢，也可以到我们洋基工程篮球队的 IG， 我们限时动态上一样会公布这个名单。如果你看到的话呢，你现在已经知道自己得奖了，可以到我们的服务台去领取我们的小礼物。各位，等一下是我们第4节，今天最后一节的比赛啊，我们一样全神贯注，拿出我们的活力，来为我们的球员加油，一起帮助球队 守护住今天的这场胜利。
With the Braves win on April 18th in Tainan, that meant they clinched their spot in the Plus League playoffs, but don't tell the Yankee Arc. Having one of their best performances of the season so far. Ethan driving, looking for an outlet as Juan Dayo fakes one up, back to Ethan, shooting the 3, way short, but Jackie picks him up with a rebound. Deep position with time running down. Ethan, 18-footer, that one's good. Patient play by the Pilots. Well, since March 15th, the last arc, or I guess since their victory on March 14th, the Braves have taken 8 out of 9 chances to reduce the magic number. Or I guess they received 8 out of 9 chances as a super contested shot made by McGriff. He drains it. One of the best shooting games across the floor. That's Braves wins, which they've won 5 games, and I might count 5 arc losses as Artino. The extra credit coming up. Look, Griff initially keep it away from Jackie, and then Artino jumped in. Meanwhile, on the other side, good pass to lead the score as seems like something was amiss with the substitution situation on the Pilot side. A little bit of pressure as Eason can't get across the timeline in a backcourt violation. Or I guess 8 seconds across the timeline violation. Graham and Andy will check in together. Now that being said, the Arc still have a chance with 6 games to play. If they win all 6, they can tie the inaugural year Lioneers as Graham is fouled and takes a hard fall. Looks like he's okay. The Lioneers had 9 wins, 1 short of the Dreamers and the Pilots that year, for a chance to go to the inaugural year playoffs. That would be the highest mark in a 4-team plus league edition. Playing for Graham's first free throw attempt. He has, you see on the line, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Now some front court pressure by the Pilots. Have a loose full court man-to-man. Griff pulls up to deep range. Yankey able to connect. And that'll force the Arc to take timeout. Lee Jiankang with 8 points on the night. And the Arc lead down to 8 with 10 minutes to go. We'll go to break with the Pilots keeping hopes alive here on the road.
台铁的票，168车次自强号，哦，交给大家。好，看向大荧幕。虽然你在拍照，但你上大荧幕喽，帅哥。嗨，有看到吗？有看到吗？有看到吗？摆出你最嘻哈的 pose， 摆出你最嘻哈的 pose， 你也不知道是怎么样很嘻哈。哦、哎呀，有懂哦，有懂哦 ，6-7哦 ，OK 哦。哦，好，不错不错，你们这个应该是 Instagram 真的刷蛮凶的哈。哎 ，OK， 可能很多人不知道什么意思，但没关系，不是很重要的事情。Hello， 欢迎你们来到我们洋基工程篮球队。来了，举起来，对，举起来，大的啊，应援，是尹乐对不对？尹乐本人跟他的大毛巾哦，跟他的大衣。爸爸，你们上镜头喽，妹妹，你以后也会变得很会跳舞哦。
Pilots with an 8-2 run to start the fourth quarter.
是没有发觉自己上了。哎呦，不好意思，害羞了，爸爸。
3 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from the line, but 2 offensive rebounds as the Arc 1 for 2 with 1 turnover. So not even a big sample size, but Coach Brian playing it safe, getting the timeout called. Maybe see if they can get some refocus. The turnover by the Arc was a 8-second violation. Keeping things a little too loose. Graham stays with Griff as he gets the recatch. Counter, step back 3. Not quite, but a long rebound by Koopsas, and he was fouled. It'll be a out of bounds for the Arc. Using the screen, slips the pass, but Alasong, I don't even think he got 2 hands on it. Quickly the other way, Brown screen for, and had that poke loose. McGriff skips it the other way as Easton's 3 off the mark. And a whistle on the play. The Pilots all up in arms about one of their guys getting knocked over. You see Amdi with the hands on the chest. Foul on the rebound. flare screen. Koopsas going at Andy. 3 personal fouls. Wide open as that's out, and a whistle is called. A push from behind on the rebound. That time Andy the recipient. Changes in the backcourt for the Arc. In fact, they're sizing down Alasong out along with Eason. It's Jay and Taoyuan together. Yankey 2 feet in the paint, and look out. A little accident in the middle. He was fouled. And just like that, the Arc will be in the penalty for the rest of 8:57. Trying to inbound close. Graham somehow keeping it alive as a skip pass. Very dangerous. 5 seconds left as Graham, tough take, following his own shot, and McGriff comes down with the board. West trying to shake Ethan and skips the pass out to McGriff. Catch and shoot, yes! Finally, the Arc getting a little bit of a breathing room. McGriff's third made 3 as Brown very quickly the other way, and wow! A beautiful arc. Pun intended, unintended. That's ARC arc, not ARK. Like a vessel. Griff wants Graham one-on-one. Green drive right back to the basket. Wants it back. Pull up 3, airballs it. Ambush from behind and a foul. Griff ended up underneath the Arc basket. That's one of the dangers of bringing the ball up down the middle, as you see Yankey basically just falling into McGriff. Not even much of a chance for him to react.
After shooting, you didn't see that? Because it's a kick, and I saw perfect.
Ethan subbed out with his 4th personal. For the Koopsas, 2 feet in the paint. Got Alec Brown in the air. And now the Pilots with their 4th team foul. No, it's on Jackie, but anyways, 4 team fouls. Jackie on the arm. Koopsas, the only import the Arc have kept since the very first game till now. 16 points per game, 74% from the line. In fact, actually just turned in by box score his longest effort in the game against the Braves. 43 minutes played, 40 seconds. The Alec Brown, a close miss. And a foul in transition. That'll send Mournier to the line. On the season, the Arc attempt 25 free throws per game. Or no, excuse me. 29 free throws per game. 25 was their opponents. Well, that is a free throw, 29 and 30th already. They need back up to 11. The Pilots have not scored the ball in a while. Dangerous pass up close, but Owen finds himself free, misses. A scramble for the rebound, a one by Jay. Got a 2-on-1 ahead as McGriff got one in the air. Yes, count it. Able to keep the jump up and draw Alec Brown to a foul as the Pilots call timeout with under 7 minutes to play. Great counter run by the Arc after the Pilots timeout, or their own timeout, I should say, forcing the Pilots to head to the bench again.
Like now, Alex was carrying and has the middle of the bench. If I try, this guy, he denied the pass to the corner. It's the moment to pass the backdoor. But we need to move on ball because somewhere they go to stop the next pass. Nothing more. And when we try, we need to have a little bit more space. When we have Bambi on the middle, also to the corner. Okay? Defense. Hey. Keep playing hard defense. If they call a stupid bullshit in one side and not on the other, forget. Okay? Forget. Okay? Go ahead.
Once again, providing energy, and in this game, efficient scoring. Jay West, 13 points on 5 of 7 shooting, 3 of 4 from the line, a couple of dimes as well, and pretty important in the guard position, no turnovers. So far by the P.LEAGUE website, he's played 19 minutes and is +7 according to the box score. As McGriff bottoms the free throw, and it's a 14-point lead. Just like how the Arc started the fourth quarter, as Brown, a runner too strong. Arc can slow it up. They have the lead and have been playing with pretty good control. One-handed rifle pass to Taoyuan. Overcutting Warren, getting the soft roll. Perhaps sensing the Pilots don't have much of a comeback. Graham, a quick fire 3. They end up on the floor, ball poked away, and a foul in transition, a hard one by McGriff, and the far side referees calling it unsportsmanlike. You know, look, previously Warren moving without the basketball. With his height, those floaters in the middle off ball. See McGriff arguing he was going for the basketball. He was close, but the contact around the shoulders and the neck area. As it sounds like the Arc are issuing the challenge.
好 ，U 报挑战犯规降级哈。好，来，回来，对球，上钩。
What McGriff was referring to as Lee Jakob raising his right arm to bring McGriff's swipe attempt into his own face. This might not be a challenge that is so off key.
想法，你的想法 ，C 前面有人吗？前面有人 ，C 豆不成立，来 C3 C1。我认为是 C1。C1。不纪律比赛。玉启哥在给我们看。OK， 好，再一次来。 下手，他有接住球。哦，他有接住球，但后续的肩膀是拉住肩膀的。因为他是有上台的动作哦。
那你认为他是第一身是针对？
我的看法是，他是往球走，所以他有接住球，进攻球员上台，所以这个接住他往上造成接住，所以我认为我的看法我不认为C3成立啊，就是C1成立啊，因为进攻方有造成接触，扩大了这个动作的表现，所以他的第一拍动作他是往球走的。他是往球走，有没有？他是往球走，所以他是致力于比赛去往球走的。
OK， 那我们这样
没关系，但 OK 好来，我的认知是这样，好来。
那
OK 好。
降级之后由李家康罚2球，
他是加罚上台，加罚2球。OK， 好来 OK 好。
So a successful challenge.
经过回放。第一拍的动作是针对球的动作，不符合 C3 跟 C1 的原则，所以把犯规降级为一般犯规。
Well, good challenge by Coach Brian. I think the only argument for the pilots was it was pretty close to a chest-to-chest tackle. Certainly frustrating for the pilots, whose comeback effort was majorly doused by this arc counter run. In fact, the arc have increased the lead. 13-12 on the quarter after that made free throw. Yankey now a double-digit scorer. Pilots, because their involvement in the Basketball Championship League and the East Asia Super League, by my count, kind of estimating where their BCLA season might end up. We're looking at perhaps playing 153 games in the last 3 seasons, an average of 51. As time running down, McGriff trying to get around Artino, puts it up and off the glass and in. Lady Luck on the side of the arc. One flipping it back to Artino, popping it up, and it goes through the basket. Well, that 51-game workload is 10 games more than the Braves, who played in the East Asia Super League first home and away season in 23-24, and this season, now making the playoff, is Jay able to cash another jumper. And of course, the Ghost Hawks, who 2 seasons ago was in the T1, now defunct league in Taiwan. They only played, by my count, 28 games that season. And you take their 2 24-game seasons and the playoff games included. I'm running down again. It's Graham able to hit the floater. Well, and the Steelers then arc. If you just take them as one entity, of course, that's not accurate. But that spot in the plus league table, only 29 games per. Taoyuan gets all the way home. That's Warren's father with the chairman of the arc, Mr. Liu. Jack Liu, that is. Maybe if you're close or of kin. And let that contact go as the arc will slow it up. So by percentage, the Pilots have played 26% more games than the Braves, by the Braves as the denomination. As Warren clanks that three-point attempt. Definitely doesn't look as bad in a 16-point lead. Driving kick for Jackie to leave it short. Warren switching to the left side. No foul call as McGriff able to pick up his teammate. 26% more games for the Pilots than the Braves as denomination. 82% more than the Ghost Hawks. As Owen from downtown. And 74% more basketball games counted for the Pilots than the Steelers and Arc spawned on the Plus League tables, given that neither of them are due for postseason or playoff action. Hemingway with a hard shoulder to the chest of Koopsas will send him to the line.
You can take the shot. Yeah, you can take.
There you see Jay initially screen Martino and maybe to get the game going, it's just a common foul, but that one might be consideration for an unsportsmanlike upgrade. The Arc get to the century mark thanks to Koopsas' free throw. And he will get a chance to rest with Degara coming in. Well deserved. Koopsas with 13 and 14 points, 10 rebounds, block shot. There for the rebound, and we're going to be under 2 minutes as keep it spread out. Warren, a falling pass, but an offensive 3 seconds by Degara. Kind of hard to believe in transition. Names that have yet to make the floor, but out there now, number 4, Zhang Jiale. That's Caleb Jiang from Bellevue. The Pilots' lowest scoring game this season was 84 points. So they have at least equaled that mark, but are looking at a loss heading into tomorrow's BCL Asia East game. Into transition 3, yes. Ken is, just like Guan Dayo, been one of the OG members of the Pilots from 2020. By Weber, is halfway down and out. Transition, Artino gets the lay-in, and a timeout called by the Arc. Samuel Degara on the season, averaging 13 points and 8 rebounds on 51% shooting. But in the last 5 games, his statistics have fallen off a bit. 8 points, 6 rebounds, only on 41% shooting. And -9 in the plus-minus department. So the Arc electing to stay with Degara and bring in Cameron McGriff and say goodbye to Kovalov amongst many other imports. So seems to be a signature of the ARC's general manager, David, who previously also brought Sim Bular to the Ghost Hawks when he was in charge of that squad years ago. Under a minute to go. The ARC just trying to clean up this victory. Good effort by Artino to poke it out of bounds. Quick inbounds. Eason is still in action. Remember, he was hurt. He hurt his hamstring while it wasn't 100%, we were told. Eason, grab and kick. Owen sinks the corner three in the other corner this time. 8-point game with the ARC trying to get it over the timeline. Pilots still have a prayer as McGriff. An offensive 5-second violation. Man, the 8-second, then the 5-second are rarities in the Plus League. It's still a 3-possession game. The Pilots have to go fast. Guandayo to a cutting, leaning way. And the ARC call another timeout. Well, hold on now. 2-possession game with 13.5 seconds left.
Hey, 这样发全场哦 ，listen， 安生，然后那个谁 ，Sam， 然后 Kim， 这边挡，直接下去，没有
Go down if not.
Sam 挡那个
Down to the screen.
玉磊，
For Ray.
这边过来，拉出来，把时间拉掉，他们都会犯规。
Just run out the clock.
玉磊这边如果接不到球，拉出来一点，博伟从这个位置拉到这里来。 啊，来go，球放好了，5秒人每次。管家你可以用。对，Yankey。啊，来了可以用。
Now, with only 13.5 seconds, you'd expect the Pilots cannot afford to foul. Put the ARC on the line. They kind of soft over McGriff. He's in the tough corner, and they don't even get the ball inbounded as Eason calls the player timeout. So, a very poorly run timeout by Coach Brian. Either the players didn't execute or they didn't understand. And at least with the player timeout, they get a do-over. They really couldn't afford to have an inbounding violation. At least throw the ball in, even if it's to your opponents. The clock starts. Taking an inbound violation would mean the Pilots will get 4.9 seconds to run an offensive play before they needed the ball inbounded. But anyways, now another chance. Going to be the point guard, Lee Hansen. Weber in the far corner. McGriff around the jump circle. He's getting screened for by DeGara. Turns the corner. Playing keep away as the Pilots have relaxed, and the result will be a 194 Yankee Arc victory. Well, congratulations to the team. Their second win at home, breaking a 5-game losing streak and a 5-game losing streak overall, as this is the first time they have defeated the Taoyuan Pauian pilots in the Arc's inaugural season. Well, stick around for the post-game coverage. We will have a player or coach interview due up.
We're with Cameron McGriff as the Yankee Arc emerged victorious. Cameron, this is the first time you're getting to play at the home of the Arc. Why don't you give yourself a quick introduction to the home fans?
Yeah, like my man said, my name's Cam McGriff. You know, thanks for all the Yankee fans for welcoming me in. It was a great atmosphere tonight, and we hope to get another win tomorrow.
大家好，我名字是 Cameron McGriff， 非常感谢所有洋界的球迷用那么热烈的支持来欢迎我。
So your very first game was against the Taoyuan Pauian pilots. What lessons do you take from that debut game that you applied tonight?
Just come in with the right mentality. I was trying to get adjusted to the physicality of this league. My first game, and I knew that my next game I had to make some minor adjustments, and then moving forward, I just wish I got here sooner. I think that those adjustments could have been made a little bit earlier, and we could have been fighting for the playoffs.
当然，我第一场比赛是对桃园，那这场比赛对我来说最需要适应的部分是肢体碰撞跟身体接触的部分。那从第二场比赛开始，我也做了很多的修正。那我只是有点希望我可能可以在球季更早的一个时间点来帮助球队，相信一定可以带给球队很大的一个帮助贡献。
Well, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists is a pretty impressive stat line, but the Arc did lead pretty much the whole way in a team effort. What can you say about the rest of your Arc teammates and the coaching staff to get this result?
Yeah, I think all week everybody was locked in and prepared to get a win. I think this team has a lot of pride. No matter what, no matter how many games left, we want to put a good product out there on the court for our fans to continue to support us every game.
当然，我们球队这一周做的准备也是非常充足，让我们可以迎接这一场胜利。那我们也是一支非常有尊严的球队，不管我们前面的几场比赛的结果是怎么样，我们都以一个很尊重自己的方式来迎接这场比赛。
All right, congratulations once again. Get ready for tomorrow's game. I'm sure the fans would like to see another Arc victory.
Most definitely. Thank you. Thank you, fans, again. Go Arc.
谢谢所有球迷，洋基工程加油！
Wait, we need a photo time. Okay, photo time. Wait. Yeah.
欢呼声再给我们的卡麦隆！来，我们现在请我们的 Yankee Girls 跟我们今天本场的 MVP 一起拍照。OK。It's good, right? OK。 你们有一些也可以站他旁边哈，你们有一些可以站他旁边，不要让他一个人站，对，不要让他一个人站。OK， 好，来看一下我们中间的摄影师，对，come closer，OK，come closer， 女孩们站近一点，好，来看一下我们中间摄影师举手，好 ，OK 吗？都 OK 吗？摄影师们 OK 吗？好，谢谢 ，Thank you，Congratulations， 好，再给我们 Yankee Girl 还有我们卡麦隆。 欢呼声！好，等一下呢，马上来进行我们的赛后演唱会了。马上来进行我们赛后演唱会了。 2楼的朋友不要靠着我们的栏杆哈，以防安全的问题啊，小心小心小心啊 ！OK， 那等一下马上来邀请我们的赛后演唱会的嘉宾喽。大家可以留在现场啊，不着急着走，感受一下我们今天的氛围。各位，不要着急哦，大家可以留在座位上哦。等一下的表演相当的不错哦，绝对实力派哦。如果你今天有拍到所有，不论是照片还是影片，都欢迎大家上传到 Instagram 的时候，欢迎 take 我们洋基工程篮球队的官方账号。好，欢迎大家 take 我们。如果觉得素材不错的，我们也会转发。哎呦，来关灯了，关灯了，各位！我们赛后的表演马上要开始了，注意脚步。如果你还没有走出去，那就别走出去了，欢迎你留在现场。好。
Well, due up is the post-game concert for part of the ARC's hip-hop theme weekend. Before wrapping the basketball broadcast up, we show you the final team statistics with the points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. The Pilots electing to take 39 three-point attempts and end up with a 28 percentage points. But the ARC, led by Cameron McGriff and Jamarcus coming off the bench, with their individual talents, they combined for 41 points, and overall 5 ARC score in double digits, including Warren Ye and Terry Wright, in fact the former Pilot, and of course always reliable Kupsas with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Pilots do have a pretty good fourth quarter, but it was not enough as the ARC win 194. Tomorrow night, the Braves will be taking their game to the home of the ARC and try to inch themselves closer to a possible second seed, though the TSG Ghost Hawks really control the destiny with a slight lead in the standings table. But that's up to tomorrow. On behalf of Julian and Jason on the Mandarin broadcast, I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.